I'm not asking anymore, but I remember talking to one woman and she was like, "Wait, dudes I slept with in high school, they don't count." Yes, they do. What are you talking about? It's that girl math. It get kind of fishy, you know what I'm saying? But
Right, right.
yeah, but I noticed like no, I think people call Ray J a clown, but they don't never call him a hoe. But they definitely call Lori and Meg hoes, and like I don't think they've been with. I bet if it's just the people that I've seen that they've been associated with online, shit, I've been with more people
Mhm.
than them. So I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, people tend to, you know, I do believe we're getting looser in terms of our acceptance of women living their lives, but there is still a large part of the country, the nation, whatever you want to say, the world, that is still judgmental about women and their sexuality and how they choose to express it. And like you said, even if it's just the men that we've seen them with, it's really not that many. It's comparable to what normal women are with from what I see. So
It
I don't know.
ain't. It's not. It's really not. But there are a number of guys, and I hate it because it seems like they are extra loud.
Hmm.
There are a number of guys for some reason that just do not like that girl.
Yeah,
And I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was just like, why? Is it the Tory Lanez thing? Because I don't know, maybe it's just me and he didn't like make music for my age group. I was like, his music ain't that damn good to where I'm gonna be hating this girl, you know what I'm saying? Because either he shot her or he shot her homegirl. But the evidence showed that he actually shot her and he was apologizing for it. So why y'all dislike this girl so much? I don't get it.
right. I don't get it either. And it's like they want her to let him out of jail when that's not how the justice system works.
Right.
She could
Right.
civilly sue him, but she can't bring him up on criminal charges. That's up for the prosecutors to do.
Yeah,
And
she even tried to help him out at the beginning. It was like, I stepped on
right,
glass,
right.
like whatever. And
And
now,
even that when backfired on her because she lied in the beginning, now people saying, "Oh, you just lying now."
mhm.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. But now she got to deal with this breakup with Klay Thompson.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say this: if you a guy that's reveling in her getting cheated on or whatever, that like Arika from Man Listen told me to stop saying this. But if I could still say it, I would say unalive yourself, motherfucker, because like
Yeah,
you
you
are a
can.
lame. You a
Yeah.
lame
Yeah, I get it.
because I said it. Klay fumbled that girl, and it's
Hmm.
a lot of dudes talking about, well, why you think why he have to fumble her? He a 4-time NBA champ. Listen, let me tell you something, man. If you are take away the fact that she's a Grammy award winning, top of the game artist who is well, she stopped doing the Moulin Rouge play. She was commercial success, doing tours. She's on the top of her game.
Hmm.
And she's beautiful. Too young for me, but she's beautiful. Right.
Hmm.
You fumbled that. I don't care which way it goes. Now, I don't know how she is behind the scenes or whatever. Maybe she ain't the person that you want to be with because what the temptations say, beauty only goes skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
True.
But if you cheating and you get caught, you fucking fumble.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of cheating is to not get caught.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to be monogamous, either tell her up front or don't get sloppy and get caught. And if you get caught, you fumbled, motherfucker, and you messed up.
Yeah. Then you have a group of guys who are saying, why do we automatically believe her? But I don't think she would just put that out there for no reason.
I mean, I would say knowing, and I'm gonna this gonna lead into something else I'm going to talk about. Knowing that that girl doesn't have any family for real, and that your family was taking her in, y'all spending the holidays together, y'all was doing all that stuff, right? I
Hmm.
don't think that she would jeopardize that or just throw that away just to cover for herself. I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't either. Plus, when one story breaks, everything from people's past come back to light. People start bringing up stuff. So
Mm,
from what I understand is he had a girlfriend in the past who found a notebook, a journal or something where he had was like a cheating journal.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And so I think is this person is a known cheater. So
But
again,
did you think I didn't really look at it too tough? Did you think that was actually true?
I don't know. I will say that. I'm skeptical because somebody just, we
Because
don't know this
yeah,
girl.
because you remember when they was like, oh, she asked him for $700,000 a month, and that's why. Okay, well, if she asked you for $700,000 a month, to tell her like, no, kick rocks,
Right. And
don't
I
go
don't I don't
cheat.
think she would do that anyway.
And it don't make sense anyway that she would even do that. I don't believe that. So
Right.
that's why when I saw the whole cheating notebook and all that, I was like, I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. But I don't yeah. I'm skeptical about that. But I don't know. It's just me how I feel about celebrities.
Mhm.
I feel like the majority of them cheat, men and women, because they have access. You can cheat based on your options and your access to people. I just feel like famous people, well-known people have a lot of access. I mean, Martin Luther King had a lot of access.
No, 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 no. We ain't doing it. No,
Let's
no,
see.
no, 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 no,
Oh gosh.
no, 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 no. And it ain't
Nobody's
be,
above
and it's not
nobody's above
because
being talked about when
hold
it's
on
true.
1 second, 1 second. And it's not because of of why you think, even though that is a good reason. I just don't believe white folks, and I don't believe the police. So I don't believe that shit. I don't. So I ain't gonna perpetuate it.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, well, let's go to Jesse, who was who has been known. I mean, who has been proven. So, I
was
mean,
Jesse proven to be a cheater?
yes, yes, yes.
Listen, let me tell you something.
My point is, no
Hold
matter
on.
how great a person is, no matter how bad a person is, I feel like fame and money gives people a lot of options, and people who may not have been a cheater before, the fame and the money tends to give them a little leeway into that life.
I'm gonna say this. You know how I get down, so you know how I get down. So there's no possible way for me to be a cheater anymore, right?
Hmm.
But back in the day when I was a cheater, unless you walked in and I'm touching her and you touch me at the same time, in the great words of the Negro spiritualist Shaggy, wasn't me. Wasn't me.
I hate that song. Anyway, my point is, it doesn't matter whether you admit it or not. The
Wasn't
point
me.
is, Klay had options and access to people who are willing to do whatever he wants.
But regardless, you're right. But regardless, like dog, like I don't know how he got caught cheating or why she said like, oh, now you don't want to be monogamous or whatever. You don't want to be monogamous, say it up front.
Right.
There's plenty of women out here who will say, oh, okay, well, what's the parameters?
Hmm.
Can I do my thing too? Are you going to just flaunt it in front of my face? There's women who will be like, okay, all right, well, let's talk about it. Right?
Right.
You don't have to lie. And especially if you Klay Thompson. I'm not in his pocket. I don't know how much money he makes, right?
Hmm.
But I'm assuming that there's gonna be some women that are gonna be like, hey, listen, I get to be on your arm and I get to get the accoutrements that come with being your girl. I just got to turn a blind eye. If you do whatever, hey, just don't embarrass me. And we
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
There's plenty of women that do that shit.
Yes.
So you
There
don't
are.
have to be, my thing is, and this is what I teach the young men who I mentor. Number one, I always say, don't be like me. I want you to be a better man than me. I was a super cheater, and that's dishonorable. It's a dishonorable way of living.
Hmm.
So if you're gonna do it, I'm not encouraging you to do it. If you're gonna do it, don't embarrass your girl. Don't bring nothing home. Don't bring no kids home. Don't do no silly shit like that.
Right.
You know.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't that and supposedly if he said, well, she asked for this, that's an old school game guys run, you know. Only reason why I cheated is because you don't do this.
Right. Now I don't believe that 700,000 thing because the guy didn't cite any sources.
Yeah,
But Meg's post came from her. So I you know,
yeah.
and then I not that I was dissecting it because I actually didn't pay much attention to it. But she said cheating, and then she said now you don't want to be monogamous. So was there a conversation, and was she just hurt by the conversation and accused him of cheating? Like we really don't know
Now you don't know. You don't know
what
them people.
happened.
We don't know them people.
Right,
You don't
right,
know they celebrities. You don't know them people. You know,
yeah,
and it's just whatever. But I that whole well, I cheated because you did this. Like
hmm
I don't have a problem with giving feedback to my partner. I mean, sometimes it's not easy, you know what
hmm
I'm saying? But say, hey, listen, you know, or even better, I don't have a problem telling them what I want.
right.
That's something that I think some people have a hard time doing. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I am the type of person, I don't like to intentionally hurt people's feelings. So if I had know I have something to say and it could potentially hurt your feelings, it might take me a while to say it. I'll eventually get around to it, but it'll take me a while to say it, and it may not come out how I want to say it because I'm trying to like hold back everything I need to say. Does that make sense?
I get it. Does that
Yeah.
apply to the bedroom or okay, let's take it to because the CVAD,
Right.
the bedroom. Do you have a problem with saying what you want in the bedroom?
If it's if it has to do with something I want or a way that I like something, it's easier for me to say it if I put it on me. But if I have to say something that is something a guy is doing and I just don't like it, it it's harder for me to do that because let me say, it's easier for me to be honest in the bedroom than outside of the bedroom. I'll say that first.
That's the
But
best. That's the best place to do it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But even in the bedroom, like I said, if it's something that I need changed because it's something I like, it's easier for me to be honest when it comes to something I want or something that I like. But if it has something to do with, I don't want to say a downfall but something that the other person is doing that or not doing that maybe they can't change or maybe I feel like it might hurt their feelings if I bring it up, that is harder for me to do that.